What's good, superstars? Back with another Veve video. You got Superstar Joe. You got Superstar Rob in the building. How's it going, Rob?
Pretty you.
Wait, one second. Oh, you were going to massage my back, I thought. Anyways, guys, if you are new here, do not forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification. You never know when we're going to post. We're going to make some big announcements on live streams, talking about some things that are coming up. If you haven't seen it already, I guess you probably won't go back in time and watch it. But on the 13th of December, we will be interviewing Reese and a special guest. And it will be the second best or the best AMA of all time, depending on how it goes, because we already have the best AMA of all time, best community AMA for Veve, confirmed by Alex G on Twitter. So we're planning to have a great follow-up to that one.
I don't know how we're going to top the last one, but maybe we can get second.
I think we got ideas. I think we got some good ideas in the bag. Hopefully Reese is ready for what we got to bring. Also, you can become a Superstar VIP, $2.99 a month. Hit the bell or hit the join button underneath the video. You get access to one of these stars. First dibs on merch. First dibs on something else coming up. Me and Rob been having in the works. We've been talking about in the next couple of weeks. Star in the universe will advertise for you. We also post all our buys and sells on the YouTube community page. You got to be there. It's a fun time. I mean, also, we got all these fun people. Like all these people, you see their names, you know them. They're all in Twitter, on Discord. All these guys, Punch, Shuttle Punch, Jack, I updated the slide today, so you guys are now on the slides. And we're all a big family. It's all one big page there. It's just like separated on 3 slides. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. On Twitter, you will find our Veve profile that is going to no longer exist. We're going to talk about that in 1 second. And in the description, you'll find our Discord and our PO box if you want to send us something. Become a Superstar Hall of Famer. Wow.
Nah, merging accounts.
Flying lately.
Merging accounts. That was a big topic yesterday that we talked about.
Yeah.
Very, very big topic right now, but I don't think it's going to be as big of a deal, I think, in the end, as it's being made out to be right now.
I think so too. I think there's not as many people active right now. Maybe over time, like it might be like a gradual thing. But hopefully if notice starts coming back to the project, it means that there's more money coming in, and then we don't have to worry about it. Let's bring up the Twitter right now. We got our Twitter because there's not too much going on today. We're pretty busy. But shout out Sal Sakesh, met him at Decon. Great guy, his wife there.
He did it.
Fantastic people, humans. I mean, they signed my shirt. And look at this.
They figured it out. They solved it. They cracked the code. The code.
I mean, it looks amazing. Fantastic. So shout out to him. He's a vaultaholic. And it just looks great with the Killer Croc statue in there.
Yeah, good job.
FA Killer Croc. You guys see the title of the video. Guys,
good job.
We changed our usernames. So now we can show you. You got Superstar Money Joe. You got Superstar Money Rob. If you see us in the marketplace, do not hesitate. Go follow us. I just put something up. I don't know if you put anything up yet, Rob, but I posted this.
You can always find my number 54 Luke Skywalker lightsaber. There
you go. So if you guys sort by lowest mint, you'll probably find him pretty easily. I got the Superstar Money boxers up here for $9,999,999. So if you want to go follow me, go find the Superstar Money boxers. And that's that. Yesterday we talked about merge accounts. Go check out that video. Why we don't think that is going to crash the market. Veve Twitter. We had a comic drop today. Rob, did you go for it?
I did not. After the fact, though, I went to go buy. I considered going to buy one. And then it showed underneath that there were 6,000 mints. I said, this isn't right. And I left it. I walked away.
6,000 remaining?
I don't know if it was 6,000 remaining or they made a mistake on the total mint number where it showed it below. There was 10,000 mints, right?
Yeah,
but I didn't buy it. How about you?
No, I didn't go for it. I don't know too much about it. I do like the artist. Like I said, Nicoletta Baldar on the rare and ultra rare, but not Superstar Money colors, not really drawn to it. We have a first. Tomorrow we got the Mickey Mouse and the Ice Sword, but in Italian. Topolino. Shout out Forza Veve. You're going to keep giving you those shout outs every time we get some Italian drops. But La Saga Bella. We got a bunch of Italian covers here. I wonder if the actual comic inside is in Italian. I would assume so.
I don't know, actually. It's a good question. That's a good question.
We got the Medium article, Rob, and we made a pretty good prediction yesterday. We talked about what we thought the pricing would be. So let's quickly go through the covers here. You got the common.
Look at that. I mean, you got Mickey Mouse with a sword. You can't go wrong with that.
Uncommon.
The team.
Different artwork.
Yep.
The rare. Again, you can kind of almost see through the edges, I guess, on this one. This one I don't like. This is the ultra rare.
It's too kiddish for me.
This reminds me of like homework or something.
Yeah.
And then you got the secret rare. It's just
is that actually how it used to look? That is crazy. I mean, that's weird. That's a weird comic right there.
Yeah. So look at this, Rob. We've got the mint number, 10,000 mints, so we're used to that. But this is where the list price, Disney takes the Disney little expense.
Disney tax.
The price. Disney tax puts it to $10 from $7.
Classic. So. What's that? Go up a bit. What does it say out there about the gold? It says blue platinum Italian variant. That sounds pretty cool. Italian variant.
I guess it's just each one they're talking about. They're talking about each
they just
version.
write. They just write a little bit about each one.
Yeah. I wonder if they're different.
You know, Veve and 3 is making an impact already. Look at that.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I wonder if he's part of this now. Yeah. Probably.
Putting in some detail. The
secret rare is only 250 and the ultra is only 500. So that's a little. I guess for 10,000, that's kind of close to where they've been anyways. But not too many. If you get that secret rare, you're in limited company.
Just slap Mickey on anything and it's worth more.
That's what it's looking like here. And I hope that they don't start doing that. I hope we start to get some thoughtful drops here. But I mean, it's great for the Italian community if there's people in here from Italy. And we know there are. We've met one now at least.
I might have to buy it if it's all in Italian. I might have to get one of those.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to go for at least one. Nova. We saw one of these other comics before. The only reason I went for it was because it was a Scotty Young. And I didn't even go for the drop. I went for it in the secondary market.
Yeah.
Here we do not have a Scotty Young cover. It does not look like, but we do have a dog. So
cool.
First appearance of Cosmo the dog in this book. So if you're a dog lover and you love Cosmo the dog, this is coming on Thursday.
Yeah. It's not FA dog though, is it? Isn't that Top Dog?
No. Top Dog, exactly. We do know some people have that Top Dog. We saw some videos on that the other day. And also there's the dog pool, right? So you got a couple dogs on Veve already.
Yeah. All right.
Rob, let's talk about the main topic here. We do know that there's a lot of chatter about FA, if it's going to matter. What do we think here, Rob? What are we thinking about FA?
We bring this up every once in a while. We've done videos in the past about FE. Remember, sell all your FEs? Remember that video? We've done videos before about FAs, but today we want to bring back the discussion up. We're in a bear market. There's a lot of negativity. There's a lot of collectibles that are dropping. And when you're in this environment, it's very easy to see that pretty much there's a lot of junk on Veve. You know, it's premium IP, but long-term, you're going to have a competitive space. You're going to have, even though, yes, it is offered by Disney, right? It is offered by Marvel. You will have future, metaverse capabilities that are going to have future utility that are probably going to take away value from a lot of things on this app right now. But there is one exception to this rule. And for me, that's FAs, because the way I think there's enough evidence now with Cavernous. We see the metaverse that's capable. You know, people are saying that Disney may be excluded. I don't think so. I think everything on the app will be capable in that Cavernous metaverse. I mean, it's to be seen. But the plan has always been that one day Disney's going to make their own metaverse. And we talk about interoperability, but really all we need, and which will most likely be the case because Disney's heavily involved in this, is interoperability from Veve to the future Disney metaverse, right? As long as the future Disney metaverse can take on these collectibles, there's going to be a massive market. And the best thing, it's the right market. It's the market of people that actually care about Disney, who are very, very collector based. It's going to be insane because, when Veve makes their own metaverse, they're going to do it right. They're going to make it like another level. So now all of a sudden your FAs, your true first appearances of these characters as offerings from Disney now have made their full potential in terms of the true value they can give to a huge massive market. Whether or not Veve ends up getting the millions of users David Yu wants, it doesn't matter, because if they get that, it's going to go over to Disney as well, and Disney's going to have even more. And that's where we're going to see massive amount of value for these FAs. What do you think, Joe?
No, I think you're right. I think so. You're going to see a lot of eyes coming to the Veve collectibles if and when we do get that interoperability with the Disneyverse. Because it's looking like if you watched our video about Cavernous, it's looking like the overall brains of the tech space have decided to kind of go streamline when it comes to metaverse and make sure that everything is like interoperable, almost like the internet, how everybody can make a website and you're all connected and you can connect websites and link to different things. Kind of same thing when it comes to the metaverse, where you can kind of interoperate with different pieces that come in there. So like you said, that's going to bring a lot of eyes. The other thing that we do know is coming on Veve is sports. They've hinted at it before, and more recently they've talked about music and sports being the next verticals that will be coming to Veve. And the reason I think that that's really important is because when you get into sports collecting and you get into cards and helmets and all this stuff that people are very into, even jerseys, the sports collectors, if they do end up becoming a big part of the audience or the customer base for Veve, their collecting space is based off of rookie cards, like first appearance jerseys, first touchdown, first puck, first home run. Like these things matter in sports. So if you get these collectors coming on the app, they're going to be looking towards, they're going to naturally check out what else is on the app. They're going to have other interests, and they're going to want to know what's first. So first appearance is going to matter. And especially as we bring in new markets and new target audiences, I think sports collectors are going to be very bullish on FAs. So definitely, FA will remain very important.
And I have some concerns about the MCP. The whole idea of MCP, it's kind of a scam. It's a way to bring us in to want to buy all these other junk collectibles that may not have a very good future potential. The thing with the MCP is that if you see right now, Veve is pushing the OMI utility program, right? They have all these plans. MCP is supposed to be around the corner. We've heard nothing. Like, it's supposed to have very similar benefits to the OMI utility program, but as a vested interest, ecomi would probably want to favor and give more benefits to the OMI side than the MCP side, because that gets them rich. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, Veve gets them rich too, but they hold 20% of the float just to get rich. They want to do everything they can to take away incentives from the MCP. So even if you have a lot of MCP and you're buying all these junk collectibles, you might be better off putting the same amount of money in the OMI side until further notice, because I don't see Veve really giving a damn right now about the MCP program. I thought, wasn't it supposed to come out like last week?
Christmas time, they said, yeah.
Okay, so it might be 2 weeks. I don't know. We'll see, but they haven't given that same level of detail that they've given for OMI utility program, and it's just one article. It's supposed to do all the same things, but what I see what's happening here is that the OMI side might be the better benefit. So as long as you buy the FAs, if you spend your money wisely on FAs, it's kind of like a blue chip. You can hold it, and you know that maybe in the future, because all of this is speculation, you have something that probably will hold its weight in the future. And they don't seem to be affected as much by the bear market. I mean, everything's affected by the bear market, but they do a little bit better than some of the things on the app.
Yeah, I mean, you just MCP. I think you're right. I think they are catering towards the OUP. I think MCP is something that they kind of, even Reese said it in our first AMA there. He said that's their gamification. When we brought up gamifications, he brought up MCP, how that's their gamification. So it's almost like you want to have a fun time on the app, stick to the MCP. But like you said, it's so that they can, it also is dual purpose. It helps them sell some collectibles that may be cheaper, that may be less wanted, to start moving things from the store that maybe wouldn't normally move. And I think it will do its part. I think MCP is definitely going to help the market, at least initially, until things settle down. But you're right. I mean, it's for that gamification purpose only. It's not for something that people truly want. And usually when people don't really want something, it finally fizzles out and finds its place again. So I don't know. We'll see if MCP comes out with enough incentive to keep these things imported or wanted. But I'm very curious to see how that plays out. That's like an entirely new video. But speaking of scams, FE, I think, is one of the biggest scams that we've seen. FE came out, like the biggest scam that I can remember when it comes to FE was the Donald scam. All right. And we called it out. And if you were watching this channel, you would have sold at the top of those cards, the lenticular cards, because Donald is my favorite character. All right. Donald's my favorite Disney character. I even bought one from the McFarlane drop. I don't even know this game, the multiverse or whatever they call it, but Donald's my favorite character. I can do the voice. I'm not going to do the voice. Maybe I 1 million subs. But the thing that really, really grinded my gears is he came out as the card. I said, you know what? First appearance. It is what it is. And Rob's pulling up some coffee commercials on our video. But
no, I pulled up the video. Sell all your FE collectibles before this happens.
Yeah, and the thumbnail is very clear about the lenticulars. And the whole reason was because Donald came out as a lenticular, and then a couple weeks later, comes out as a golden moment, and they change the tag. They say FA, and this one's FE, and everybody was like, "What? What do you mean? Like Donald's first appearance is the card?" And they're like, "No. His first appearance is the statue. His first edition of Lenticular is the card." So I felt really slapped by that. So I sold my Donald Lenticular at like $800. I remember still doing it. And I switched it, and I used that money to go for the Donald FA, which probably overpaid for that. Ended up selling that again and then buying back in. But now I have both again. It's just I bought them much lower. But it's just something that they changed. And the other thing with the tags that Veve's was doing, at least lately they haven't done it, but they've proven that they're able to change them at will and make things more important than they can be. But FA. Now that we've kind of got like a solid definition when it comes to statue or 3D collectible, FE could be anything. You could have multiple Donald FEs. That's why it's kind of a scam. Like if it's first edition Donald card and then first edition Donald fanny pack and then first edition Donald baseball cap, where does it stop? So I think FE is not going to really matter at all. But FA definitely, if it's only going to be one FA ever.
Yeah, and then that kind of ties us back to what about first on the blockchain, right? Like even though you have the Donald FA and then you have the FE, but the FE card version of him is the first on the blockchain, that could matter in the future as well. So if you have an FE that is also the first on the blockchain, it might also hold its weight, but other FEs they're a little bit disappointing, like you said, because they could be replicated and duplicated. And one more thing, there might be exceptions for FAs too. We didn't mention this, the Marvel Mighties. I mean, the Marvel Mighties are getting destroyed. They are not supposed to be gamified, according to Reese, but you never know what the future might hold. So, I mean, if I'm going to go for a quality FA personally, I want a realistic version, metaverse capable, bring it into the metaverse. I mean, there might be a place for like the cartoon versions, right?
Here's an example. So we've got Captain America non-FA going for $1,850, and I think if I were to check out the Marvel Mighty, he's less than that. So that's the one exception that we're seeing. And like Rob said, it's about the gamification. And that was kind of brought out on our first AMA. So if you guys didn't check that out.
Yeah, but part of our greatest AMA of all time, we asked the question, and it ended up being a huge Marvel Mighty killer, actually. So we apologize to all the Marvel Mighty speculators, but we prefer to know the truth than to live in a fairyland. You know, like it is. They say it is possible that maybe one day it will give you access to a game, but as of right now, that's not the case. So, moral of the story here is we believe, if you're going to invest in anything, invest in the FAs. They have a chance in the future. Everything else is probably junk, but you can still buy it if you like it. Don't get offended or anything like that. If you still like something on the app, feel free to buy it. If you like it, you take a picture. I've wanted things before just to take photos with, so I understand. But just generally, if you're somebody who maybe has 100 gems and you're looking to buy whatever, maybe focus on some FAs. So let us know your thoughts below. Do you agree with us? Or do you have a different opinion? Do you see maybe that other things on the app are actually going to be outpacing the FAs? Do you have a different opinion altogether? Let us know below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And guys, if you haven't already, don't forget, become a superstar, smash the subscribe button, join the Superstar fam, and hit the bell notification button so you get a video every single day. Joe, where are we at? Like 300 and like what? We must be at like 335 or something right now.
We're almost there. 365 is on January 2nd. We're gonna have a special little stream there for you guys. So
we're close.
That's coming up, and we'll talk about the future of the channel that day. So make sure you mark your calendars for that.
Yeah.
Couple big things coming up for us, Rob. I mean, it's gonna be a nice end to the year, a big Christmas. We got the other project we're working on, the little thing that we're talking about the other day. It's going to be fun times. I'm excited to spend these times with you guys and really, really enjoy your guys' support. Always liking the videos, commenting, having that conversation with us, going on the Discord, continuing the conversation, tweeting us all your pictures, sending us things to the P.O. Box. You guys are amazing and cannot wait to continue the chat. So let's have a great month here, and I think it's going to be good.
Superstars are completely unstoppable, and who else is also unstoppable are the Superstar VIPs. $2.99 a month. You got the star beside your name. First dibs on giveaways. Get a chance to have your name in the universe. Starnaming.com. We had some pressure, guys, just so you know, it's not NASA recognized, okay? But it's starnaming.com database.
Superstar recognized.
Yeah. Superstar recognized, okay? You get first dibs on the merch I mentioned. You get our access to our spreadsheets, drop analysis spreadsheet. You get the market cap analysis spreadsheet. You get the market floor sweeping spreadsheet. We'll advertise for you. Nobody seems to want to advertise anymore. I guess nobody's selling. I don't know. Anyways, guys, we appreciate all your support. As Joe said, we appreciate all of you. You guys are the best. Thank you all so much. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye.